Hey everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. For the time being, we're just going to pillage France into the ground. I don't really want to declare wars right now, partly because the war that I really want to declare can't be declared, because the title, which is not held by either party, is being contested. Partly because there is a stack of like 4,000 Byzantines somewhere in here on its way back home, and apparently the strategy that the Byzantines employ, much better than everyone else in the world, is to just walk all the way through my land to my capital, and then start sieging that down, which I'd rather not happen. So I'm gonna let them get back home before I declare wars. And it's not like pillaging France is ever bad, it's an extremely profitable thing to do. So hopping into my realm tree, it actually looks much better than I would have imagined it did. Like, I can definitely still be assassinated, don't get me wrong. But we only have Tyrant minus 60, it's not that bad. This is actually something that can be dealt with and managed. I'm not going to, I'm fine with Dag dying, but it's theoretically possible that he lives a long, healthy life. This is the bottleneck on my Bloodlines program. In 4 years, they'll get married. 16 years, their kids will be of age. 16 years after that, their kids will be of age. So we're a realistic minimum of like 40 years from actually having somebody with all these bloodlines on the throne. But that's completely fine, because all 4 counties we own are inside of our de jure duchy, so Gallokind won't break it up. We have our big fake viceroyalty to deal with that. Which, as you can see... Okay, so... slight problem when I made my big fake viceroyalty. I didn't check if Ida had kids. So we have some assassinations to start working through. That's just downright embarrassing. I cannot believe I didn't check to see if she had kids. Let's get an actually good spy master appointed. Oh right, all the good spy masters want me dead. Well, except for this one, I guess. So it looks like we have just over 100% plot power, which is what matters. Let's see if that actually holds up. Yes, we have 101.5% plot power. We have just enough to kill this man. So, unfortunately, our big fake viceroyalty is going to require a shitload of effort on our part, completely destroying our reputation, possibly resulting in her hating us before she dies. But we have to kill all of these people. This is just completely unacceptable. And unfortunately for us, her son has children of his own. So we're gonna have to kill a lot of kids to finish this. Anyway, let's go back to something that I'm doing much better, which is raiding. Oh, I've lost patience. I'm just not patient anymore. So they think that they can actually fight me because they have about 3,000 troops together. But they are very, very wrong. Yeah, they're gonna get smashed. There's no chance they make any sort of comeback with this. And they're fleeing to the exact tile that I wanted to go to anyway, which is just great for me. Killed an enemy commander, not that it much matters, but hey, it's a thing. It's hilarious how bad our pure light infantry army is at the pursuit phase, but I'm going to keep pursuing them. They're trying really hard. What? What kind of turnaround was that? How did you manage to lose? It was like 3,000 to 1,500 and they had no morale. That's just embarrassing, guys. The problem's given by light infantry retinues, I guess. They have 600 men left. Fine, fine. Everyone stop doing what you're doing. We need help. So what I wanted to do was offer Ramnulf to somebody as a consort, but the option just isn't there. Like when I go to offer consort, the people in my jail don't appear to show up. And just sorting it alphabetically, just in case, you can see PTV, and he's nowhere to be seen. So I wanted to make him somebody's consort, that way he'd be in my court, and then I could land him, giving me the ability to press his kingdom claims. There's gotta be some way to use this, I'm just not seeing it. I'm just gonna ransom him. Like, I'm sure there's some way to use it, but I can't find it, and I don't feel like waiting with him in my jail forever. I still have no idea how we lost that fight. That blows my mind. Oh, fuck off, Germany! Why are you doing this to me? Oh, look at France coming to help. Everyone back on the boats. It turns out we're fighting all of Europe right now. Just fuck off, guys, please. Yeah, we haven't stack wiped any of our retinues playing like shit, but I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed. Oh. That's sort of a big levy raise. I guess we need to give a shit about that? Yeah, we should probably give a shit about that. Let's have this group go straight back to the boats. Captured yet more people. It's like, no, this is probably a gross overreaction, just like last time. I'm aware of this. However, after losing that last fight, I've got no idea what even odds are anymore. So first of all, King Magnus of Lithuania is doing a great job. He's winning a war versus Poland over de jure Yatvingia. Let's see what that is. These two counties. Great, good job. But second of all, the other war is possibly more hilarious. He's defending against the second subjugation war from Pomerania, and Pomerania is winning that one too. So Pomerania might absorb what's left of Poland in a couple of years. I have no idea how this became independent. But, since it is, we're going to declare that conquest war and use my levies to go take this real quick. Also, that reminds me, seeing how shit some of these levies are, I should probably, build a lot of things. Now, when I say I need to build a lot of things, I don't actually mean in my area. I did build stuff in my land, that's not important. I need to go around to each of my vassals' capitals and build up their hill forts, so that when I convert, they'll convert with me. I think it's really funny that Saxony and Denmark keep going to war with each other, and they both just moved their capital to the border. I was tempted to make fun of my vassal for putting his capital all the way up here, but it really just shines a light on how awful Scandinavia Minor is that this is their best county. Just wow. I'm so sorry for giving you that land. Okay, so I built hill forts for all of my vassal capitals. Time to get moving. Alright, these guys should be more than good enough to take over Vienna. That's probably not how this one's pronounced, but oh well. And they're trying to get some sort of defense organized, but I've smashed most of their armies at this point. Oh, nope, they have a 2500 stack. I just had to watch for them to come back with it. Oh, hey, we finally unlocked a strange chest that we found forever ago. It was filled with dust. That was a little bit disappointing. We're almost out of prestige again. Our revenues are up to 36,000, though. Now, the boat has 400 gold on it, so I'll just drop off the money and pop back in. This poor guy. I don't know why or how he became independent, but it's not going to go well for him. So I can assault. I don't even know if we'll win at only 4x the numbers. I'm just going to put a siege leader in charge of this and let them do it normally. 800 men just decided to try to fight 1,600 and it went poorly for them. Don't know what that was about. Sim Sam's son owner wants to name his son Sim Sam. That is a fucking mouthful. That is a hard sentence to say. Yes, go ahead. We're up to Hemoarch. Killing that guy got me the final rank. Neat. How many kills are we up to? Only 121. That's pretty good, but it's not Thor or the Black Skull levels of kills. Yeah, the attrition here is only 5.4% a tick, and no one's actually coming to save him. So I can siege that down normally, we're fine. Stole some tech. How's my tech doing? I think I'm going to put my military tech into heavy infantry, because I'm never getting more military organization at a 150% penalty. Shipbuilding is basically the same story. And from here I'm going to save up for siege equipment. Cavalry is basically useless to me, but siege equipment can actually impact things. Realistically, I should have taken siege equipment, and I still should save up for siege equipment. I'm just going to take cavalry instead, though. I don't feel like having to think about it. And I'm just going to fill out these rank 1 things that I can get for almost nothing. Strathclyde is still at war with Germany. Jesus. Is there even a German army in your lands? Oh, it's infuriating. I don't understand why this keeps happening. Like, it's never going to work. You're outnumbered 3-1. But just in case I'm wrong, I'm going to send over reinforcements. Also, I might have stopped paying attention at some point, because a lot of these guys are just standing around on tiles that I've already finished. Ship is already back up to 400 gold again. God, pillaging France is just so profitable. Ah yes, the Italian Waldenesian Revolt in England. Of course. Oh hey, we won our war. I should probably, finish. I think it's hilarious that my vassals declared like 4 separate wars for Kim before it eventually turned independent on its own and then I conquered it. Anyway, congratulations, you finally get Kim. No, I would be willing to marry all of my kids pretty much for anything that's offered, but this is literally just nobody. He has a claim on a single thing. This is just like a guy with a claim on a single cognate. So Sarah's basically nobody, and this Kagan wants me to marry her to him. He looks decently large, so sure. Just because I don't want to have to answer the message constantly. Whoa, 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 your claim for what? The Kingdom of Pannonia? I didn't know you had that claim. So, for Thorstein's son to actually become a vassal king of mine, he needs to be a vassal before I declare this war. Unfortunately, since time is locked right now, I can't revoke anyone's titles. I just have to give him this, I think, and then after I win the war, I'll take it back from him. Maybe, who cares? But he has to be a vassal of mine before I do this. So now that I've made him a vassal, when I press this war, he should remain a vassal. I can't delay this. If I click no, the claim just isn't pressable, so I'm preparing for war. Bjorg needs something from me? Sure, whatever, kid. No pleasing this child. As soon as this gets off the boat, we're gonna siege this down and start walking over to Pannonia. Pannonia, something. We're gonna have this person start walking to the other side because the boats are gonna bring him to the north. Alright, so we're sending the ferry up. Merge these. And this should be basically safe to just walk straight across Central Europe, because nobody can stop them. And if we hit the assault button now, we should finish the fight pretty much instantly and get the money, but I don't care about that. I care about this war. He'll be there eventually. Going to raise my levies. I'm just have my levies stand together on my capital in case somebody comes try to siege it down again. I don't think they can meaningfully contribute to the war. I'm actually going to call all vassals in right now, because they're going to need to defend themselves if nothing else. Exactly one retinue couldn't make it onto the boats. Very sad. I'm going to send him to the very bottom of Ireland. Hopefully he'll be safe there. These guys are taking attrition by trying to do this, so I should probably split them in two. I was thinking they'd be able to get through alright, but it looks like the answer is hell no. It's only because of the winter. Still though. Just split this in half into two armies. So apparently walking through this land right here is just hell, because no matter like what I do, like if I click here and then like shift click anywhere other than straight south, I just route back up. But we're just gonna take the inefficient routing as opposed to the attrition ticks. Look at that! Help! Jesus! Alright, so we finally got in these guys to not walk on top of each other. Great news there. So we've got basically all 40,000 retinues coming down to different parts of Pannonia. All of our vassals are doing, you know, stuff. I don't think they're contributing meaningfully to the war, but hopefully they'll defend themselves this time, as opposed to last time when they just let themselves die. Strathclyde, of course, still defending from Germany, slowly but surely losing the war. Germany's finally reinforced. And in doing so, they've successfully managed to attack my one retinue that was walking around. Good job, guys. This man has 136 less personal combat than me. What does he think he's doing? I accidentally carved you a new smile, kid. Alright, I killed him. Always terrifying. Hopefully the new guy likes me more. I thought... Hold up. Are you a merchant republic? It claims you are. I guess my religion allows female merchant republics now. But if I tried to, I couldn't marry you matrilineally, could I? Like, it's literally not possible. Yeah, you literally can't marry matrilineally, but you can inherit. Bit of a weird loophole. Just to fucking eat attrition to get down here where there's less attrition. I don't really see any reason to stop and fight these guys. We're currently at negative 4% war score just because it's taking us so long to get anywhere. I could conceivably use my actual garrisons to, like, you know, reconquer some of my land. I should probably do that since it doesn't look like anyone's coming near me. I really wish these guys weren't here. Like, this just makes getting war score awkward for me. I'll still win, no problem. It's just a mild inconvenience. Hey, we're able to become a hero in this society. Excellent. And unfortunately, to do that, we had to cut off Bietta's hand. If you don't remember, she was the person who went on the legendary journey with Thordor. At 68, she's probably not coming back from that. I guess we cut off the hand she doesn't write with. I didn't realize this, I should have. Most of this is tribal land. I just assumed that because it's in Europe, it wasn't shit. It's not good. It's fine. I wanted to convert as many tribes as possible when I converted to feudal. This is just working towards that goal. So, all of my old jokes are coming back to haunt me. The Pope himself has shown up with 9,000 men to teach me about God. That's really the only threatening thing going on in my lands. Like, the rest of these armies are small enough that I can just smack them down with my relatively tiny levies. Who's this and how did you get here? You're African? That seems... Yeah, whatever you say, dude. Hey, I'm diligent now. That's nice. So I'm expecting someone to show up here eventually. Like, this is the target of the war. There should be reinforcements coming. Oh my god, one of my allies actually sent 3,000 men down here and they're fighting in the war zone. That's amazing. I assumed they would just be useless and not do anything. Okay, so... I was watching something else when this happened. Apparently a 7,000 stack has shown up here. So let's just have everyone jump on that at once. Because that seems like an easy solution to this war. So I want my best commanders in these two armies, since they're the closest ones. I'm wondering if there's some law that gives me more commander slots, because, like, 8 is nowhere near enough at the Empire level. This is very strange, because, like, you need 3 commanders in an army, and 8's not even 3 armies? It just doesn't seem like I have enough of them. Regardless, we should be able to smash this pretty easily. Oh hey, the Pope's coming this way. The Pope's decided his time is best spent unsieging my shit. Alright, we'll smack down the Pope too, I guess. Do I want to lead this myself? That'd be pretty badass. I don't want to die, is a thought that I have when I say things like that. Also, I want to, like, have somebody voted for that I actually want to rule. I want to see if I can get people to vote behind me for Magnus these days. So this battle should be a walkover, and then we hit the Pope afterwards. Oh hey, Genius Alder. And the reason it switched to some random guy is because people were voting with me for Sigurdur, and they're all changing their votes now. Captured a lot of guys, but apparently irrelevant guys. They're all going to Phasure, so we'll send one army after that. Alright, so we're fanning back out because we don't want to take these massive attrition ticks. However, once we fan back out, we're going to hit the Pope over here in Trinken. Which is definitely not how it's pronounced, but that's what we're going with. Oh, there's another 4,000 stack here. We're going to keep pursuing this army, make sure it's completely done. And this is going to be the biggest battle of the war by far, for sure. We should win, though, for, like, it's not going to be that. Oh, shit! That's not what I thought was happening. You're attacking me? You're grossly outnumbered. The Pope's not supporting you. What are you doing? Alright, these other two will meet up and fight the Pope. Once this is won, he'll join in. And I want to put somebody... Screw it, I'll do it myself. I want to put somebody really high in the Wolf Warriors in charge of this so that they have the bonuses for capturing commanders. Because there are so many armies here, I just want to capture their commanders. Like, some of these armies literally have 3 guys, which I assume are the 3 commanders. Okay, so I've suddenly realized, I've captured the King of Pannonia. And I say I've captured the King of Pannonia, however, if you actually go to his page, the reason I didn't realize I'd captured him, he's in someone else's prison. So, good job, Denmark, I guess. You're here? I guess they must have just jumped the stack while I wasn't paying attention, because I thought I had stack wiped them, but apparently Denmark did, and they captured the leader in that second. Or in that fight, rather. A part of me really wants to fight the Pope. I want to beat up the Pope, so I'm gonna let this tick out. I'm really afraid that he's going to, like, execute the king while the war is ongoing. Okay, good. Good, that wasn't a thing that happened. That was... I'm not even sure it was right to do that, just because, like, there's a real risk that my AI vassal will execute the king like an idiot and drop us back down to, like, what's our war score supposed to be? Like, 20% max? Probably more like 10% with all these negatives, right? So, that's Pannonia conquered. How's my jail looking? Only 74 gold, that's pretty underwhelming. Then again, the war didn't go on as long as it should have. Alright, so all my retinues are going back home down different paths. And if you're wondering why I never disbanded these boats and I just chose to keep paying for them, which seems like a crazy thing to do. I can actually get more boats now, fantastic. The reason I just went to the boats page to begin with is to show you my max total is 81. These boats were from a point in time where I owned more land. If I ever disband them, I cannot reform them. That can't all be de jure Pannonia, can it? He's literally only got the chieftain of Aland. He should probably do some tyranny and take the land. Shit, he's gonna get killed for this. This isn't gonna go well for him. The only thing he has is the chieftain of Aland. I thought he would take some land personally. Apparently fucking not. So, I'm a little bit confused about what I took there. Because if you actually look at de jure Pannonia, it's this. And what I took included all of this and all of this. Apparently that was like a subjugation war or something. That's way better than normal pressing of king claims. That was ridiculously lucky of me to get that event. Alright. I'm sad that we didn't get to fight longer. I mean, we just sort of captured the king, or I guess Denmark sort of captured the king. I'm gonna call it here, guys. Sorry about the anticlimax. This has been rather incoherent. I hope you had a good time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that channel growth nonsense. I'll see you around.